Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Esther Fubara and you're on Wonderfully Made Woman Talk Show. Today is a wonderful day. Today is a beautiful day, and this month is a month that's celebrating a great history. We are celebrating the Black History Month this month. It's been from the 1st of October and it's carrying on until the 31st of this month. So if you're out there and you haven't done anything yet, I encourage you to bring out those your clothes and everything that you need to celebrate this day, because it's awesome in this month. Going ahead, we've done so many topics in this month talking about confidence, women, and all of that's on our Facebook page and YouTube page. So if you haven't watched it, you haven't missed anything, you could go on our YouTube page, Wonderfully Made Woman, and watch it. But today we're talking about Black History Month. We're celebrating this month with everyone out there, everyone out there. If you're black, if you're from any culture, yes, we're celebrating it with you today. Again, my name is Esther Fubara, and I'll be talking you through so many things I've learned so far concerning this Black History Month. So let's carry on. So first of all, everyone's going to be wondering, like I wondered, what's Black History Month? What is it all about? Because everyone's been carrying on about Black History Month. What does it do? What's it about? Is it like we're trying to portray hatred, or what are we trying to do? But no one knows. But when I did my few research, I found that Black History Month is also called an African American History Month. It began as a Negro History Month in 1926. So in America, it's celebrated in February, second week of February in America, but in UK, it's done within the 1st to the 31st of October. So, and in Canada as well. So you can see that it's just celebrating, it's something that started a long time, but it's celebrating the history of how we came to be, the history, or showing us how everything happened. So where did we start from and what we had to go through to be here today. Even talking about the stories of great men and women who fought so hard to bring us this far. I don't know about you, because so many places, even in schools, everywhere, they haven't talked about much of these things. They just leave it there and then talk about so many other people, but none of us know our heritage. Some of us don't even know how it all started, and that's why there's Black History Month. It's not if we're saying that, or anyone is saying that there's no other day to celebrate or talk about these great people, but there's this one day that marks this event that wants to show that, okay, this one day we take to remember how it all began, where we're coming from, the great people that fought for us and all that. So when I thought about it, even this conversation I had yesterday with some people as well, and they were asking, so why are we celebrating it? You're saying we can't have other cultures and have their own culture, History Month and all that. And we're like, no, it's just, we just want to recognize this moment, this time, this month. It doesn't mean it's not the time to do so, but we just want to recognize this moment. So when I went further and I asked myself this awesome question again, why would we celebrate Black History Month? Celebrating Black History Month honors the historic leaders of the Black community. Like I said before, it honors those people who has fought from the beginning. So like, we can't talk about Black History Month without talking about Martin Luther King. He's out there. All of you out there, I'm sure you know him. He's a man that fought for slavery. He fought against discrimination, racism. He fought against all that so that we can have equality. You could see a black man and a white man sit down together. There's no point for us to be on go in the world with hatred. He wanted love to just be everywhere, whether you're from any country, just stand for what is great. So you can't talk about Black History Month without mentioning his name, or you can't talk about Black History Month without mentioning Nelson Mandela, who fought against same thing, racism, apartheid in South Africa. So another reason why we celebrate Black History Month again is celebrating us. We celebrate it to help us become better people in the privileges we've come into. So I'm sure years back, if you look back years ago, some of us didn't have so much of this we're having right now. So in African countries, it was really, we were so backward, I tell you the truth. It was so backward. We didn't have all of these lights and everything. It was like we liked, at that time we liked the way it was, but now, as in, there's been so much development in the country, in the world, there's been so many changes, and that's benefiting everywhere now. And these are part of efforts of black men and women who fought so hard to make this change happen at the time and up till today. We celebrate Black History Month again to provide us an opportunity to highlight the best black history and culture. If you notice as well out there, that we have so many cultures, we have so much to talk about. Every culture has a different tale, a different food, a different dress code, too many things, and that's what makes us unique. If you've not noticed, just travel, go around the world, and you see many other black countries or communities, and you see how much they've come up with. It is really, really impressive. It's fascinating because you see different kinds of food. I'm sure if we talk about food, and when it comes to African continent or black African, so many to talk about. If you talk about culture, dress code, like you can see me today with my beads and my headscarf, that's what's related to us, because it brings us, we like this nativity. We like what's it called? It just brings us more beautiful women, if you see us this way. So yes, that's one beautiful thing about our culture. Celebrating reminds us all that black history is our history. We cannot move on or go far without remembering how we all started. I know there are many things that have happened out there which shouldn't have happened, true. But Black History Month is a time to just celebrate. We're celebrating great men, great women, things we've achieved, how far we've come from where it was before to where we are right now. I tell you the truth, Black History Month is a time for just to celebrate. It's not time to talk about hatred, talk about this or that, but we remember them, but it's a time to just celebrate. Now, for Wonderfully Made Women, talking about Black History Month, we're trying to celebrate not just the history, but also great women. I know, as I mentioned earlier on, there are great people out there, but great women who has done so much as well, and still doing much to cause change in the community. So, moving on from here, we're talking about, the topic for today is Black and Proud. Self-worth, confidence, being confident in your own skin. I've just explained in a quick summary about Black History Month and some great men. I mentioned Nelson Mandela and Martin Luther King. We can't talk about Black History Month without mentioning those months. But today we are mostly focused on being black and proud. Now, when you say the word black and proud, it's not like if you're any other color, you should be proud about it. No, we're just focused on the black community. If you notice, many black people feel like because I'm black, I didn't get a job. Because I'm black, this is happening. Because I'm black, that's happening. Because I'm black, that's happening. This is happening, which is true. I will not negate that. But all the same, there's this thing you don't understand. Being black is I don't know how to explain it, but it's something great for me because I love my skin color. Many women don't love their skin color. Many people feel there's a need to bleach it. I've seen many women out there who thinks bleaching their skin with one cream or so will make them turn white. I have no problem with being white, but I love my skin color. I love the way I look. I love being black because we're strong. You know, I did a research which shows that, I think it was L'Oreal that did the research. It says black women are we're like the strongest. We have like this, we don't have problems with, not that we don't have it at all, but we don't struggle with so low self-esteem. And I was like, oh my days, that's positive, that is great. You don't know what that means to me. Knowing that black women, we have this strong confidence. Though we still have a community or we still have people that are going through low self-esteem, mental issues, it's true. But L'Oreal has identified that black women, we have great number of self-worth. We have people, we don't struggle much with that. Not saying we don't do it, but we don't struggle much with that. You can see, you can go through all that. And when I thought about it, I say it's true, because sometimes there are many women who has gone through so much. I can give you a name, Oprah Winfrey. She went through so much. But today, you don't see that on her forehead, do you? No. She is out there causing great change in the community. There's so many charities in Manchester here where if you look around, most of them has gone through so much that has caused them to open their charities, and they're moving forward with it, but you don't see it on their forehead. So did they not suffer all that? They did. Or some of them just had to stand up and fight. And that's one thing about the black community. We rise, we stand, we fight. We come together and make a great change in the universe. So being black and proud is a great thing to be proud of. It's not like, oh, if I'm this color, I'm not proud. No, you are. You need to be proud in whatever skin color you have. Do not hate yourself. Do not break down for any reason. Just be proud of who you are. Self-worth. Loving yourself is one great thing. Many people don't understand what it means to love themselves. I'm being serious. Many people feel like it takes a lot. I can't look in the mirror or this. No, loving yourself is big. You need to admonish yourself in the morning. I know sometime in one of my videos I did mention about confidence. You need to love yourself to the point, because many people say, many great men have said as well, that you're the first person to love yourself. Nobody else can love you. So if you don't love your own skin color, even when they talk bad about you out there, it's a problem. If you don't love if you don't love yourself so much and recognize your achievements, people out there will look at you as well and go, if you're not confident in yourself, I don't know why I should be confident about you. That's it. You need to love yourself so much. You need to carry yourself with this, this I don't know, the word is really failing me right at the moment, but you need to carry yourself with this pride, like, I'm a black woman, I have what it takes to make it out there, I have what it takes for people to accept me. Bear in mind, you're not created for the universe to accept you. That's the truth. You're not created for everyone to love you. You're not created for everyone to be your best friend. You're not created for anyone to come close and be in your space. Sometimes love your space. Just love that space. Love being alone. Love your singleness if you're single. Love being married. Love your great works. Love the skills of your hand. Love everything that God has put into you. When God created you, He took His time. Back at home we always say, when God is creating the beautiful ones, He takes His time, and He does that to show how great His works are. We say that a lot to ourselves, just so that we can build our confidence. If you don't love yourself, no one can love you more than you love yourself. Even the Bible has said it, that love yourself. The first thing it says is love God, love yourself. If you love yourself enough, then you can love your neighbor. So you can imagine, if the Bible has mentioned love yourself, how much more? Why don't you do it? If you have any skillful things to do, God has given you many talents in your hands. Don't just let it die. No. Wake up, brush it off, step out. Looking at this morning I tried to look at some quotes I'm going to read out for you today. I was just online and I was like, let me look at the quotes of great women who has done so much, as in who has changed the world without being asked how. Even when they tried to put them down, they just got up and they rose. It wasn't easy, but they just loved being black. They loved what they do. They loved the fact that they knew the fact that God has given them great talent and gift, and they pushed. Even when there were barriers, even when there was discrimination, even when there was reasons for them to back down, but they said, no, I still push. I will be great and I will get out there. I looked at my favorite this morning was Oprah Winfrey, when she said, as you become more clear about what you really are, you'll be better able to decide what is best for you the first time around. As you become more clear about who you really are. You can imagine that sentence. Think about it for 2 minutes. As you become more clear about who you really are. The first question there, if you think about that sentence, to be, who am I? Take time, sit back and think about it. Who am I? If you think about it, first of all, like I said, my name is Esther. Good. Who am I? I'm a great woman. I'm confident, I'm black, I'm happy, I am strong. See, it's coming up. But when I think of who am I, even when I am faced with great challenges, and I think of who am I, what can I do? Am I strong, brave? Am I intelligent? Am I smart? Am I creative? You know, when you put those things in your CV, some of us just put it because we want to get the job. But I need you now to start owning it. Like, I don't just write it there for the job. I write it because that's what I really am. So like Oprah Winfrey said in one of her quotes, and I love this quote so much, is as you become more clear about who you really are, you'll be better able to decide what is best for you the first time around. So when you become clearer about who you are, the first time you identify who you are, you become much clearer about what you to do the first time. You won't need the second time to think about what can I do, what do I need to do, or this, or that. No, you just be clearer, like, that's it. That's what I need to do. That's where I need to go. That's the walls I need to break. That's the people I need to speak to. That's the connections I need to have. You just get it at the first time. That's one quote I need you to take in today. Another person that I love so much, again, that made a nice comment to say, you have to learn to get up from the table when love is no longer being served. That's Nina Simone. You just have to learn to get up. And that's something about being black and proud. We get up. If you look at all our story from the history time till today, those women and men that fought for the great changes that we're benefiting today, they didn't just sit down and go, oh my days, what we're going to do? I can't make any changes. Or, oh, I know there's change to be made, but I don't know what to do. Rather, they stood up, they fought, they went on. They didn't just sit by the table and make so much plans. They made the plans and they pushed. And that's one beautiful thing about the black community. We push. We really push. We fight to get what is due for us. Not in a negative way. No, not to fight to kill someone, no. But to fight to, like, do positive things, break walls that hold us down to get to that top. That's one beautiful thing about it. Being black, again, is being a strong woman, being confident is often perceived as cold and mean. Simply because they refuse to be disrespected, mistreated, or taken for granted. That's another nice quote again from the quotes of strong women. It shows that sometimes we misinterpret it. When I say strong women, there are those women are those ones where they don't back down. Challenges of life or issues of life hit them so hard, but no, they still push through it. They don't care who is offending. They don't care who is upset about it. They don't care what people are saying about them, because definitely people will definitely talk about you. People will say wrong things about you. They don't care anything. All they just care about is how to make great changes in the community, in the place, without feeling bad about it. Being black and proud, you don't need to apologize. Being a great woman, you don't need to apologize about it. Fight through it, because tomorrow when young people grow, they look back and go, oh, that woman was so great because she fought it, she said it, she stood for it. That's what she did. And you end up encouraging many young people today. Don't forget, the world is changing. New laws are coming up every day. New ideas are coming up every day. New government system is rising every day. Changes are happening here and there. But if you're not changing the world, and I don't know what you're doing out there, if you're just sitting down there doing nothing, if you can do anything, please do it now, because there's no more time. There's no more space in the system for too much ideas anymore, because everyone is bringing up so much. New things are coming up, new things are being said, new words are spoken, dictionary is being rewritten because they have to put in a new word that was invented last night. People are still creating stuff to just change the world. So what are you doing to change the world? What are you doing? What have you done? What are you still thinking about? Get up, get out, do it right now, because you're great. Do not let the thought of, oh, they have to give the job to this white person, oh, they won't respond to me because of this, oh, that. There's so many stereotypes out there, I can't list, but that's the only one I can remember. But I'm encouraging you today, ignore the stereotypes. It's always going to be there. Ignore it and just step out. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your skin color. If you need to tie a scarf like this to make you feel I'm African and I love it, move. Sometimes in town, whenever I walk around, I see sometimes when you tie a scarf like this and walk on the road, people look at you like, oh, it's a Monday, where is she going to looking like that? That's too much of a dress code. No, 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 no. I don't care what you think. I would gladly walk out like this, go to anywhere I want to go. If I have to go to work, I have to go to work like this as well. The rules have applies anyways. If there's no need for a turban, fine. But if there is, I'll tie it. But what I'm saying to you is that love what you are, love your culture, love your food, love your skin, love your hair. Oh, that's another beautiful thing. Black hair is beautiful. Going natural is beautiful. That's another way to be black and proud. Because some of us change our hair too. We have to buy lace wig. I have no problem with lace wig, sorry. But loving your hair is another way to be black and proud. Loving it how it is, how big it is. Sometimes when you look in the mirror, you see that natural you just love it. You just need to love who you are. I don't know why I keep saying love a lot, but loving yourself is one of the best ways to know that you are proud of who you are. That's it. Another quote again I love is from a chairman and CEO, Ursula Burns. She said, I didn't learn to be quiet when I had an opinion. The reason they knew who I was because I told them. Some of us have allowed what people say out there affect us. And that's why when you talk about being black, they'll go, oh, not really. Because you let them tell you what you are. Some people call you names, call you that, tell you this, tell you that, and then you live with that name forever. You wouldn't want to change who you are. You wouldn't want to come back to yourself. I know you've gone through a lot in life. I know you've been through so much in life, but do not let that define you. Like this chairman said, this lady said, Ursula, she did say, she said, I told them who I am. I told them about me. I told them where I'm from. I told them what I can do. I told them what I love. I got excited about everything about me. And they heard me. And that's it. So if you don't make a statement out there, I don't know what you're doing. I'm being serious. You need to get up right now and do something to change life. Do something to change everything about the world. Because there's so much hatred out there. And I know there's so much that's happened. But tell them who you are. Tell them the positive things about you. Tell them the lovely things about your community. Tell them the lovely things about where you came from. Tell them the lovely things about your country. Tell them lovely things about... Tell them I don't want to say it anymore, but tell them every lovely things that's happening in your life. I know there's so many negativity in the world, but there's so much happening in your life that people need to hear about. So much good things you have done. So much good things you have created. So much good things that can change lives. You know the way you sell yourself to get a job is how they'll give you the job. So if you go for an interview and then they're asking about you, tell me about yourself, and you go, no. You should be ready to tell them, my name is, look at what I can do, look at where I'm from, and I'm proud about it. You know, I've seen people say to me, oh, Esther, I don't really like the way I look. Sometimes we have that problem. I don't like the way I look. Then do something about it. Don't say it to the point where you actually hate yourself. You hate everything about you. No. Do it in a way, say it in a way where, oh, I don't like the way this looks. Then make a good change about it. Not the one that you say, I don't like the way I look, and then you destroy yourself. I was talking about someone yesterday, and there's a lady did this about being black and proud again. And a lady I saw it online, and a lady had to pay how much millions to look like Angelina Jolie. I'm sorry. Sorry again. I don't understand. Why would I want to look like someone? That's because I don't love myself. No, I have to look like me. If you can pay so much to look like Angelina Jolie, please. If you can pay so much to look like me, I'll be glad as well. Because I love myself. I love the way I am. I love the way I look. If there's anything that needs to be changed about me, I will change it. With time, I will learn something. I would observe them and try to change it for positive sake. Not that I'm going to change to the wrong side. No, I will change, add new things to me, add new skills, make myself more interesting. Because the more I love myself, the more I learn new things, the more I interact with great people. You never know. You never just know. One other thing about being black and proud, always know that you're a queen. I don't know how to say this, but you're a queen. And only queens deserves kings. You do know that, right? Being a queen is not until you hold a royal staff and go, I am a queen. No. Knowing that you're a queen, how can queens be treated? When you see queens out there, how do you think they treat them? They make sure they pamper them. They make sure that they treat them with extra care. You know, they make sure that their food is perfect. Treat yourself like that. Take yourself out. Love it. Take yourself to the cinema. Take yourself to anywhere you want to go to. Yourself. I mean yourself. It's not boring, because I know there's this thing going on now. People say, oh, taking myself to Nando's is very boring. Oh, no, it's not. I can go alone, spend the money on myself, eat and love it. That's one beautiful thing about being black and proud. Don't apologize for being black and proud. Don't apologize for loving yourself. Don't apologize for anything that concerns with loving yourself. I'm being serious, because many people has gone, oh, you're too black. Oh yeah, I'm sorry that I'm just black. No. I am not black. I am not apologizing for being black. I am black and I'm loving it and I enjoy being me. And I need you out there to do the same. My words today is just to encourage you, because in this month of celebrating Black History Month, many people out there are feeling like, why should I celebrate it? But I'm celebrating it. You can see my scarf, the representation of I'm African, you can see. A representation of I'm black and I'm beautiful. That's why I have to make the effort every time to look beautiful. But I'm telling you today, love yourself. Love it so much. Even if people have to jealous about it, don't care. I'm being serious. Just love it. Because when you improve your self-esteem, there's so much out there you can achieve. I tell you the truth. When you look in the mirror in the morning and you tell yourself, I'm beautiful. I am perfect. God created me perfectly. You love every inch of hair strand on your body. I tell you the truth, even when someone walks up to you and tell you, you look ugly today, you tell the person back, I'm sorry. No, I am not ugly. I don't look that way. I'm confident. I make matters in this place. You understand? Thank you so much, Ruth. Yes, give yourself a treat. True. Self-esteem matters a lot. I've read some quotes from great people. Some of them, there's so much out there. If you don't know what to say to yourself in the morning, print it out. Go online, just type great quotes from great women and put it on your wall in your room. Read it to yourself constantly. And you find out that it becomes part of you. Just treat yourself and respect yourself so much. Because, like I said, being black and proud is a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. I love it. I love being black and I'm proud about it. Other things to mention to you again is Wonderfully Made Women will be having a party coming up soon, and it is going to be on Wednesday, celebrating this Black History Month. It's not for it's a time for us to come and relax, chill. There'll be a DJ on that day to dance. You know, come looking like me, or come looking like you, or come in your best attire. See. That's how to come on that day. Don't come that day telling me, oh Esther, I don't like the way. No. Come feeling proud of who you are, because being black is a beautiful thing. I don't know. Many people, I don't know how many people react to this, but I tell you the truth. Black and beautiful is a beautiful thing. So if you're coming on Wednesdays on 24th of October, is next week, Wednesday, come and celebrate this Wonderfully Made Woman. Come and dance, come and move, come and smile, come and enjoy that day. It's going to be great. It is going to be great. That day is going to be great. Come, invite your friends, come and dance. You know, Wonderfully Made Woman is known for dancing. It takes away all the stress, takes away all the nerves and all that. It just makes you feel relaxed. There's this thing about dancing, it makes you feel better after it. And it's also a form of exercise as well. So we're going to be celebrating ourselves on that day. Come and celebrate with us. Come and enjoy the day with us. Come and rejoice. Come and eat, chill, talk to people, celebrate yourself. Anything you want to do on that day, just come and do it with us on that day. It's going to be on the 24th at the Transformation Center in Ardwick. So if you haven't found the postcode, it's going to be on the flyers. We keep advertising the flyers on our Facebook page and you'll see it there. But I'm going to encourage you in this week, as you go into this week, in this month, celebrating Black History Month, I encourage you, be proud of who you are. Be happy about yourself. Love yourself. Treat yourself nicely. Treat yourself well. Respect yourself. Show love to other people out there. Treat other people better as well. Cause great changes in the world, because change starts from us, not just from every other person, but it starts from me to you to the next person. You can see it transfers. Change occurs every as we carry on in this week. So I encourage you in this week with my little talk and encouragement this week that you should go, keep enjoying yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye.